All right, so what is cloud computing? And no, it has absolutely nothing to do with clouds in the sky. You've probably heard people talking about Microsoft Azure, AWS, that's Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, DevOps, cloud engineers, cloud architects, and countless other cloud-related terms. But here's the funny thing. Millions of people use cloud computing every single day without realizing it. So if you have ever sent an email through Gmail, stored photos in Google Drive, watched a movie on Netflix, used Spotify, and opened WhatsApp, then you've already used cloud computing. Today, I'm going to explain exactly what cloud computing is, how it works, why companies use it, and why it has become one of the most important technologies in the world. So let's begin. Let's start with a simple definition. Cloud computing is the delivery of computing services over the internet. And these services include servers, databases, storage, networking, analytics, artificial intelligence, software applications, and many more. Instead of buying physical equipment and maintaining it yourself, you simply rent these resources whenever you need them. For instance, think about electricity. Most people don't own power plants, right? You simply use electricity when you need it, and then you pay for what you consume. Cloud computing works exactly the same way. So instead of buying expensive servers, company rents computing resources from providers such as Microsoft Azure, AWS, or Google Cloud Platform. So let's take a look about what life was before cloud computing. And to understand why computing is so important, we need to understand how things worked in the past. So imagine you own like an online clothing store, and then you expect around 1,000 visitors every day. Back in 2005, you would probably need to purchase physical servers, hard drives, network equipment, backup systems, cooling systems, power systems, and you would also need security personnel, system administrators, and engineers. So you might need to spend millions of naira before your business even starts operating. Now imagine something unexpected happens. Take for instance, a famous celebrity posts one of your products online and suddenly you have 100,000 visitors. Your servers crash immediately. Customers become frustrated, your system becomes slow, requests no longer go through because your servers are down, and then you lose money. This suffers your reputation. Now let us look at the modern approach. So instead of buying all the equipment that you need, you simply open a Microsoft Azure account and rent the resources you need. If demand increases, you increase capacity. If demand decreases, you also reduce the capacity. This is one of the biggest reasons why cloud computing changed everything. Okay, now imagine you're building a house. Traditionally, you would have to buy bricks, cement, sand, wood, and many more materials. You would then need to hire workers and supervise the entire process, right? Cloud computing takes this approach very differently. It's similar to moving into a fully serviced apartment. So electricity is already there, water is already running, security is already there, and internet access is already there. You simply just pay for what you need and use it. That's exactly how cloud computing works. So several companies dominate the cloud industry. We have Microsoft Azure. Azure is Microsoft's cloud platform, and it integrates extremely well with products such as Windows, Microsoft 365, and Active Directory. Next, you have AWS, which is Amazon Web Services. AWS is currently one of the largest cloud providers in the world. And then you have the Google Cloud Platform, GCP. Google Cloud is popular because of its expertise in data analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. All right, so let's discuss the advantages of cloud computing. First, we have scalability. You can increase or decrease resources whenever you need to. Next, we have cost savings. You don't need to purchase expensive equipment. You only need to pay for what you use as it's already been provided by a cloud platform. Next, you have security. Cloud providers invest billions of dollars in protecting their infrastructure, so you don't need to have any form of physical security around your servers. Next is reliability. This ensures your applications can continue running even if one server fails. And then you have accessibility. You can access resources from anywhere in the world. Let's look at everyday examples of cloud computing, some of which includes Netflix, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Gmail, Google Drive, and a lot more out there. So remember, whenever you use these services, you're interacting with cloud infrastructure. Cloud computing has changed the world. Without it, many of the applications we use daily simply wouldn't exist. This is only the beginning. In the next video, we'll explore the differences between public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud environments. See you in the next one.